What's going on, you guys? It's 1.2 here, okay? Ultra Lego Man. And today, I'm here to review another action figures review. And today, I'm going to show you guys another Marvel Legends figure. This is the movie variant, and it's Wolverine. Yep. Take a look at this figure, and hold on, there. That way you can see it better, and yep. This is the movie variant. That's from the movie Deadpool and Wolverine. That's the MCU film. And let me show you the box. Here it is. This is what it looks like. And yep, this looks great. And that's the title logo, Deadpool and Wolverine. That's the movie title, and that's the there's a sign right there, and that's Wolverine. And then this is the concept art right there. And then if you want to look closely on here, if you want to pause the video, if you want to read it. And then there were some other figures that there's Deadpool and Wolverine, and this head Deadpool. And yeah. And of course, there's the other side right here. And then on the top, that's right there. And yep. Really love the box. And now let's take a look at the figure. Now, history about him, well, hold on, there, better. History about Wolverine, he's from that movie, Deadpool and Wolverine. It's the MCU movie, and it was a sequel to Deadpool and Deadpool 2, that's from Fox. Well, now it's not, because, well, you guys already know that in 2019 when Disney purchased Fox, and they buy it, until now that what's going to happen to the third Deadpool movie? Well, until now later in 2024, we just finally got the third Deadpool movie, and that is Deadpool and Wolverine, which is the MCU film. Now, and yeah, I'm going to tell you the history because, well, here I go. Now, the movie is where Deadpool and Wolverine, the movie's set everywhere. Well, no. The movie begins where, well, you didn't see the logo 20th Century Studios because you're not going to see that again, but they replace it with Marvel Studios because Disney brought the Fox, that's X-Men, Fantastic Four, Deadpool and Wolverine, because Disney purchased it. And yes, the movie's on Disney Plus. Still really loved it. I watched it first time. I watched it once in the theater. It was a hit, a hit movie, a hyped up summer movie. And two, I seen it the second time on Disney Plus. Well, it was released on Disney Plus in November, and then this figure was released in 2024. And yep. And it's not a new figure, it's still, it was released from last year, so now I finally got him. Now, there were some other Marvel movies I already seen. Well, some of them did, or some I didn't see. Well, I didn't see in 2024. There were, Madam Web. Well, that movie, I heard that the movie was bad, but I'm okay to watch movies that they're bad. Well, I really like Madam Web. And, of course, there's Venom, The Last Dance, and Kraven the Hunter. And, of course, we got the one MCU movie, Deadpool and Wolverine, because... Now, let's talk about this. Now, it did show the beginning of the movie where Deadpool is in that Wolverine. If you watch Logan, that movie that was released in 2017, that's where Deadpool teleported to that. And then the movie shows how Deadpool got there, and then... Well, Wade Wilson, you already know, Deadpool. And of course, that shows that, and of course, that shows the, what was it called? I forgot. Deadpool took this device that time travels to multiverse and he met other variants of Wolverine, and it shows that Deadpool met the Henry Cavill Wolverine. That's the MCU Wolverine that we almost got. Well, Henry Cavill made his cameo in that movie. And then we finally got this Wolverine. That's Hugh Jackman. Back in 2017, like, after seeing Logan, like, we thought Hugh Jackman will be done playing as Wolverine, because I think I heard in 2023 he said that he's coming back. And yeah, I'm just very happy for him to come back as Wolverine. And I'm guessing now this is in the MCU. And then it shows that they were teleported to the Void. And then we've seen some other characters, like the ones from X-Men. Like, wow, we've seen Sabretooth, Pyro, and Toad. And don't forget, Human Torch was in that movie. And yeah, that's the 2005 Human Torch. And yeah, wow, that cameo scene was amazing, you guys, and wow. And then this villain is Cassandra Nova, and she's a villain in that movie. And then we get to the part of the Void that, well, this is gonna show you guys. We've seen some other Marvel characters that we've seen from the past over the films that we've seen. There's Elektra, Blade, and Gambit. In X-23, she returns on that movie, which is very great, because when I was in theaters, you guys, I was sitting down in the theater, and then a lot of people were hyped up. They were hyped. They cheered, because now we already know that they returned. And wow, like Spider-Man No Way Home, this was amazing, you guys. And yes, and wow. And then later we get to the final battle scene where Deadpool and Wolverine, well, Logan's got his mask, which, as you guys already know, see? That's his mask. And then when it shows that he was pulling up his mask, and yeah, and then people cheer at it, and yep, this is the Wolverine that we waited for him, that he wears his mask in the comics. And this is my favorite Wolverine right there. And then, yeah, the movie was good, you guys. And then at the end of the film, well, there was an ending credits, and it shows that it's a farewell to Fox. This was a farewell to Fox, because Disney brought these characters in there, and now we're going to see them in the MCU, just like it was teased from the Marvels. Like, Beast made his cameo scene, and that's what it's teasing us for. The X-Men are coming to the MCU. Now, I was very happy that they're gonna come. And yeah, that movie is good. And yep, still really love the movie. Now, let's look at the figure. Details for him, well, I really like this Wolverine suit. Like, you already know the yellow and blue suit that he looks like. And yep, I mean, just look at this, you guys. Yeah, I really love the mask. And yeah. And right after I was taking out the figure, you guys, because you gotta be careful with Wolverine's claws. I don't want you to like mess it up, because after taking out the figure, you do not want to mess up his claws. So yeah, I really like this version of Wolverine wearing this, because this is my favorite figure. And just look at this. Wow. I mean, this is cool. Wow. And it's like they made this Wolverine that is like, it almost made him as a comic book version. Well, the comic book variant. Like, in the comics, that's what Wolverine looks like in the comics. And yeah, and just take a look at his mask, you guys. This is my favorite one. And yeah, still really love, whoops, hold on. I'm just turning around, just a lot of details for the figure. Really love it. Details are okay. Now, articulations though, let's get into it. Now, you might be careful with these shoulders, because they only stop right here. So yeah, but you could just move them like here. Yeah, yeah, there it goes. It can move all the way around, and then you can move his arms like this. His hands can go like this, like, and then you can just do it like all the way around. Um, his head, you can move all the way around, and you can put it up and down. And then his body right here, you could do it like this, or just be careful. But then you could just see. This looks great. Now the belt though, it doesn't move. I'm not gonna move it, so. But his legs, they move. You could, yeah, you can move it back to back or back and forth. And this one, yeah, hold on. Yeah, there you go. Now this one from his feet is where, but the only thing I like about is you could pose this. Yeah, there you go. That's the joint. And yeah, that's what his articulation is. I mean, wow. Wolverine's got a lot of articulations, but the only thing that he comes with is this. Yeah, his head. Well, that's Logan. He comes with extra hands. Oops, can you see it? Let me see. Yeah, there. There you go. Yeah, let me switch Wolverine's head so you can see how he looks like without his mask. See? There you go. See, I switched his face, so yeah, switched his head, and that face looks like Hugh Jackman. And wow. And wow. This Wolverine is like a new G.I. Joe. And that's what I really like. And of course, you could switch his hands. Here, let me switch his hands. Well, I'm going to switch both of them, so I'm going to switch both of them, so let's see how that turns out. Yeah, you can hear it. I'm just putting it in there. So you can see what he looks like without his claws. There you go. Now you can see it. And yep, that looks cool. Now let me put back his mask, and now he can pop out his claws. Yeah, I'm just putting, yeah, I really like it. Yeah, now I'm gonna put his head back on with the mask that I really love. Okay, and here we go. Yeah, there he is. That's Wolverine. Oh, never mind. Okay, really love this figure. Now, we haven't seen Logan putting the mask on, because in that movie, the arms that you see right here without his shoulders, like the one right here, they were ripped off of that movie, because now they made him as a classic comic book Wolverine. And so yeah, but it's okay. I really like it. Now sizing, I got some other Marvel figures, the other Marvel Legends figures, so let's give them a size comparison. So I'm gonna bring Spider-Man. Here he is. And wow, just look at this, you guys. This is the Iron Spider-Man that I still have. I mean, just take a look at the size. I mean, Spider-Man's small and Wolverine's big. I mean, yeah, Wolverine's tall and Spider-Man is just small. I mean, wow. Now this is the movie variant one. And wow. Yep, that's Spider-Man. That's the Iron Spider-Man. And here's the figure that I already revealed. Here is the Maxima series Hulk. There you go. I mean, wow. Take a look at this, you guys. Really loved it. And wow. So, yeah, Hulk is big. Like, oh yeah, Hulk made his cameo in that movie, because it's like they were going to tease us for Hulk versus Wolverine, the live action, based on, well, the animated one that we've seen. They were teasing us for that. So we might as well see. And here's one more figure. Here's Venom. This is the animated one that we reveal. Well, that I already revealed. And Venom looks quite... Yeah, Venom is always big because that's when we know how many characters are big. So, let me show you each of the Marvel figures. Yeah, there's Spider-Man, the Maximus Series Hulk. These are the only figures I got. But don't worry, I'll get more Marvel figures. So, yeah. It looks cool, you guys. I hope you like this video. So, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. See you guys tomorrow.